It's that 9.4, and if you played the Summit this week, you would have been able to grab your hands on this. Now this is the KTM 450 Nighthawk edition. So this originally, for if you didn't know, this was part of the Motorfest on the Crew 2. So that's kind of interesting. But if you play this week and you go to your Summit list, you can see here all you have to do is achieve gold for the rewards. Achieve gold, and there you can see you get the Nighthawk. If you just want to play through these, get it. So that's what we're in it today. But we're not going to do the events in there because they're all based on points, I believe. I haven't done them this week, but maybe I will tomorrow. But right now, we're taking a look at the vehicle that you can get for playing gold. Now obviously you might be able to just buy this, it might be exclusive for the Crew 2. I don't know, but you can let me know if you want it. But let's get into a bit of customization now. But because it's a motocross bike, as you can see, I thought it was rally raid. Nope. But it's motocross, so it's not going to have very much customization. So you can clearly do vanities and change colours. So if you wanted a black one, you can have a black one. And you can choose whatever colour you want. So you're not limited to colours, which is very good. But unfortunately, you're stuck with them orange wheels. So you just gotta live with it, don't you? So for the vanity items, you can do your smokes, you can do your nitrous. I've got that nitrous on right now, which is the Agent Nitro, which is pretty cool. And you can do underglows if you want underglows. Not all of them look brilliant on bikes though. We could go with the orange one just to make it stand out. And we've got the modern siren on. Don't ask me why that's on there, but it is. So we're just going to leave it like that for now because why not? And then we can do the upgrades. So you start off with 52 brake horsepower, which is nothing. But obviously, I've just checked and I'm missing a part here. So what we are going to do is we're going to switch parts. So we're just going to go like this. And we'll steal them from this one here. There we go. Now when we go to our performance, we can see that we have now 92 brake horsepower. So they gave us an extra 40. Not too bad. So but what we are going to do is we're going to take it to a race. So we're already on it, so we don't need to click drive. But I'm going to do this race up here. And oh look, the sun's out now. Wow, it's more morning. I stopped under one of the lights just because I needed some lighting, and I don't really want to wait till morning. I just want to get this video out because I haven't done content for a while, and that's because I just haven't been enjoying the game. So we want to be in the motocross, but if we just click up here, it's the quickest way to do it, because then you'll be in whatever you're driving. Just like so. So now we can leave it on custom. I thought we wouldn't be able to do clean driving, but apparently not. We are going to do... We'll do midday sun. Well, we'll do morning. Yeah, that's not bad. And then what difficulty we got? We got difficulty of 3. Lovely stuff. So now let's get into it. And if you enjoyed the video so far, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're getting up to 1,000 subscribers. It'd be nice if we hit that milestone. So... But let's get into it. I've got to play my part by posting videos. You've got to play your part by subscribing to my channel. So it's not going to work if I don't post videos. It's not going to work if you don't want to subscribe. But you know, it is what it is. We got to do what we can do. But if you're enjoying this content at the moment, then it's fun now. The future's looking promising now because 2 new games have been kind of announced that they're being developed, which is very nice when it comes to racing. One an open world to compete with Forza, and then it'll compete with the Crew as well, obviously, and then another one that seems more story focused maybe, which is to do with Amazon and stuff. And the other game that's to compete with Forza, actually someone from the Playground Games went to work with them, so that's interesting. But you could make an actual content video on that. But so far, this bike, it handles like a dream. I'd say it's one of the best bikes in the class. I don't know if it is the best bike, but it's one of the best. I think the best bike is the Kawasaki, so you might want to use that. Which is that blue bike. Kawasaki 450. I don't know all the motocross bike brands, like models and stuff, but pretty cool. As you know, in this game you can do some stunts, which are pretty cool looking. So this seems to do very well. It's fairly decent. Goes clearly 137 off-road. Well, it does if you don't hit a rock like me. But this is actually a very cool track, and it's one of the newer tracks at the outset of the game if you didn't know. So hop on, give it a go. It is free to all players that own the game. It's not behind a paywall, which is very good. I do like the way the crew runs their DLC content, even though I pay for the season passes, so it doesn't really matter to me if they put it behind paywalls, but I'd rather they didn't, so everyone gets access to everything. This does handle very nice. I don't think it's got a pro tune on it either, because I haven't with it, so it shouldn't do. I thought I could have went over there, and we're gonna lose at the very end. That's nice. Well, apparently all the arrows can't drive, because they all go right straight into the rock on that side. Slipped a little bit there, I don't know what that was about. But we are going to take first, even though we are the major slip up. If we don't go weaving to the sides, he's going to have slipstream on us. So as long as we can hold him off. Yep, we held him off. So there we go. 3 minutes, not bad. Little video. If you get gold in the summit, then you'll get this. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video.